Hey, what's up guys? It's Edward, the world's people's champ, and today's video is called the 90-Day Positive Mindset Recovery Plan. You see, today's video was directly inspired by a recent conversation that I had with a friend who's recently in prison and is about to be released pretty soon. And before he is released, and before most inmates are released, I did not know this because I have never been incarcerated, but before they are released, they have to go through several programs because they want to prepare their mindset before they re-enter society. They know that if they re-enter society with the old mindset, chances are they will be back. As a matter of fact, a huge percentage of prisoners do return back to prison within a short time. So they know that if they can impact their mindset, they can hopefully, change this human being. Now, let me ask you a question. In your particular case, if you are an entrepreneur, an aspiring entrepreneur, solopreneur, sales professional, or maybe in the world of network marketing, wherever the case may be, maybe just a career professional, and you are in a slump, or you want to go to the next level, maybe you went through some hardship or a divorce or bankruptcy. I don't know. We all go through shit. We all got our problems, right? Do you personally need to go through a 90-day positive mindset recovery plan before you take it to the next level? Because working hard will continue producing more of the same. We have to work hard, we have to grind. But if you have a negative mindset, if you're always complaining and you're working hard, trust me that your results are going to be very limited. Now, you change the mindset and you work hard at the same time, then obviously you can experience quantum leap results. And that's what I want for you. I want you to experience breakthrough results and quantum leap results. So, getting back to the story of my friend. He's about to be released soon. True story, by the way. I'm not going to mention his name because he did not give me the permission to disclose his name. But the point is that he was telling me over the phone all the things that he was taught and encouraged to do so that when he re-enters society, he will not relapse. And that is the exact word that he used. This conversation that I had with my friend is applicable to you. I'm having a conversation with you at the same time. It just so happens that I'm sharing this teaching lesson in the form of a story today. So let me get back to the story. So he was sharing with me that unless he changed his mindset and made different decisions when he came out, and unless he changed his environment and took different actions and changed the people that he associated with, there would be a huge possibility that he would relapse to his old way of thinking. And if he relapses to his old way of thinking, he'll go back to alcohol, he'll go back to drugs, he'll go back to his old habits, and pretty soon he'll do some dumb shit and end up back in jail. Sorry for being so explicit, but I'm just being raw and real today. And some of you guys do the same thing. You know better. You know what you need to do, but you don't do what you know. Cut it out. Stop it. Come on, man. Really. Cut it out. Stand up for yourself. No one's going to stand up for you. You got to stand up for yourself. I'm here reminding you today through this short video to stand up for yourself. If you are in a place in your life where you are not happy with the results, then you may need to go through a 90-day positive mindset recovery plan. 90 days. In 90 days, you can change your life. I was in the Marine Corps and I went to boot camp. And when I went to boot camp in Paris Island in March of 1990, that boot camp lasted 90 days. In those 90 days, they work on your mindset, and obviously they work you to death. You're getting great shape because they're just pushing you to go beyond, what you think is possible. They push you mentally and they push you physically. And people break down, people cry, but in 90 days, they transform themselves. Now, I'm not inviting you to go to the Marine Corps, to go to the Army, to go to boot camp. No, I'm inviting you to go through your own personal process of transformation. And you can do it in 90 days. That's why this video is called the 90-Day Positive Mindset Recovery Plan. You see, when they get out, they are encouraged in the first 90 days, number one, to make great decisions. They are encouraged to seek a mentor, and before they make a decision, they are encouraged to ask their mentor, hey, I'm thinking about doing X, Y, and Z. Do you think it's a good idea or bad idea? So they're encouraged to seek mentors. They're encouraged to ask people for advice or support before they make, a decision. Okay, and I'm not talking about what to eat. Obviously, I'm talking about more important decisions. When they feel like slipping, they also call their mentor. Hey, I feel like slipping. I'm thinking of going back to marijuana or crack or cocaine or doing some dumb stuff. So they put themselves in the middle of positive people. They're encouraged to seek at least 2 to 4 positive role models so that these people can become their support, so that these people can be their mentors through this new stage of their life. If they do not put themselves in the middle of these 2 to 4 positive role models, then the odds of them relapse into their old habits are very high. So this person asked me, hey, Edward, will you be my mentor when I get out? I said, of course I will. I said, hey, Edward, any recommendations? Because I'm committed to changing my life. I said, sure. First of all, I highly recommend going to church once a week so you can fill yourself with the Word of God. In my case, I'm a Christian. I don't know what your spiritual belief is, but some type of spiritual connection. That's the first thing I told him. Second thing is I need you to read every single day something positive. I have a list of books. Okay, so I recommended Think and Grow Rich. I recommended Rich Dad Poor Dad. I recommended a book from Tony Robbins, and I gave him a list of books. I said, if you read these books, if you call me consistently, if you go to church on a weekly basis and feed your spirituality, you will start changing how you feel. And you will go through this 90-day recovery process with velocity. At the end of 90 days, you will not recognize yourself. You will be unrecognizable to yourself, even to others. So now today, I'm inviting you to do the same. You see, if you do not put yourself through a 90-day positive mindset recovery plan, then you will probably relapse and revert to your old habits. Now, if you are pretty comfortable with the results you have in your life, then this video is not for you. If you have everything you want, if you've accomplished, the majority of your goals, if you are stable emotionally, if you have great habits of consistency and persistence, if you are aligned with your values, then this video is not for you. But if you are not achieving any of the things that I just mentioned, then you should go through your personal 90-day positive mindset recovery plan. I promise you that if you do, within 90 days, you will be a totally transformed person. But it's going to take courage. It's going to require you to step up to the plate. It's going to require you to do things that you normally do not do. It's going to require you to be someone that you have not been. It's going to require you to take unreasonable actions. It's going to require you to be outrageous at moments. It's going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel like quitting. But I promise you that if you stick to that recovery plan, that 90-day positive mindset recovery plan, and you create your own plan, I share with you a few things that they encourage this person to put in practice so that they can transform themselves in 90 days. I share with you a few of the things that they shared with him. But now you can create your own plan. You can create your own plan. As long as you are constantly feeding the beast. You are the beast. You are the champion. If you're constantly feeding the beast with positive information, and there's different ways to accomplish that. If you're constantly feeding the beast, if you're constantly feeding the champion, feed the champion, feed the champion, feed the champion, feed the champion. And in order to feed the champion, you need to connect to a source. That source could be a mentor, a seminar, a book, videos, courses, positive people. You connect yourself to those sources. Oh, and your spirituality, of course. If you connect yourself to those sources, then you are constantly being fed. And if you're constantly being fed, you are transformed. And now what comes out on the other side of 90 days is awesomeness. Awesomeness. That's what comes out. Awesomeness. Greatness. Champion to the next level. So there's my invitation. It's up to you if you want to put it into practice. If you want those rewards, you will do it. If you want those outcomes, you will do it. If you want to stay comfortable and stay where you're at, you won't do it. The choice is yours.